Good morning, everyone. I'm heading down to the garden just briefly before I head off to school for a few hours because we have daffodils blooming. I'm going to harvest the first cut flowers of the year. Have a vase. Here we are. I have to check my list to see what variety these are, but I have one over there looking lovely. It's just about cracked open, so we're gonna pull these guys and get them in the vase. So daffodils don't really need to be cut. We should be able to just lift and they should pop right out. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to pop it in. This vase is almost too tall, and I'm gonna do a couple more of these as well. So if you have daffodils blooming and you want to bring them in the house, they're generally ready to be harvested when they're in this stage. This is called gooseneck. So see, this one is still standing straight up. So that one's not likely to open if you harvest it at that stage. So this one is ready. And we're gonna get a few more. 3. And I'm getting a little bit of the sap on my hands here. I would definitely recommend you wear gloves because the sap that daffodils give off can be an irritant to your skin. Not everybody gets a reaction, but if you're not sure, then definitely wear gloves. So here's a good look right there. There's a little bit of gooey sap coming out of the bottom. And the sap will continue to run for about 6 hours or so. There we go. This is prime garden style right here. Dress and boots. Let's bring these in. So I changed my mind. I decided not to leave them on the messy kitchen table, but instead I'm gonna leave them right there in my office. So I'm not sure if I ever mentioned this in YouTube land before, but I do have a day job. I'm not a full-time gardener. I'm actually a piano teacher. I teach 35 students right here in my home studio, and this morning I'm heading off to a local private school where I have 8 students that I teach there during the day as well. So the reason why we tend to pull our daffodils in this gooseneck stage is because if you wait until they're fully open, you don't get nearly as much of a vase life out of them. So it would be really nice to enjoy these in the house for, more than 3 days. And if treated properly, you can get up to a week, but that depends on the variety. So this is definitely more open than I would cut them if I were using them in arrangements. And you'll see this should look much, much more open tomorrow when we check back. See, it's about 10 a.m. right now. So around 4, I will change the water. I'll get a nice clean vase and some fresh water and pop them back in. And then I'm gonna do an update on these over the next few days, and we'll see how long it takes them to fully open and how long that they last before they start to wilt as well. So we'll check back then. So here we are, it's been 4 days plus a few hours. They are still looking just gorgeous. I think some of them have faded a little bit. There is hardly any yellow left on this one. Some of them still have some really nice color. This one has a little bit of light green to it as well. And this one is a single. It doesn't have that nice little cluster of extra petals in the middle, but I like it just the same. There's another one over here that has quite a bit of yellow still on it and a little bit of extra petals back there too. That one's quite nice. Such a joy to have fresh flowers on my desk again. So this will be the last video update for this daffodil bouquet, but if you'd like to head over to my Instagram, I'll post some pictures over the next few days, as long as they continue to look gorgeous. Also, if you subscribe to my Spring CSA, check your email in the coming days because there will be an update on that too.
Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.